Hey, so welcome to this very informal setting where Sean and Priscilla and I are going to try to bring you up to speed as to the gossip or what the happenings are here at TFH. And they're trying to teach me new slang about who's got the tea. I have no clue what that means, but we're always looking for ways to try to help you keep up with what's going on around the church. And so, Pastor, there's lots happening just this week.
There's lots happening just this week. Ash Wednesday is tomorrow. Our Ash Wednesday service is at 7 p.m. Everybody is welcome. It's a family service. There will be a nursery, but anybody and everybody is welcome. It's about an hour and 15-minute service. It's one of the best services we do all year. Yeah. And so we're so excited to be able to do it. We're so excited that you'll be joining us as well.
And it's a family service, right? There's no...
It is, yeah. So we will have stuff for 5 and under, but We're encouraging families to spend this time together, hopefully learn a couple new things, remember some things that we've learned in the past years. But yeah, we want the families to experience this together.
Right. So. And I just did a podcast. I haven't done one of these. This is all new to me. And I had to do it 3 times. It's not my fault. I had to do it 3 times, but it's on why Lent. So we are trying to be a little more educational, explaining why we at the Father's House observe Lent. So you can find that somewhere. I don't know where, but on the app, on the Facebook, different areas. And just it's not long, but you can do that. And then men are on Saturday, right?
Yep. Saturday, 8 a.m. If you are a man of the Father's House or you have a friend that you want to introduce to us, we'll be here at the Father's House, 8 a.m. for a men's breakfast. Pastor Q has a short devotional. We'll have food. We'll have coffee. And we'll have great fellowship. So if you or you got a buddy that you want to bring, want to join us this Saturday, we'd love to have you.
It's the things men need to think about. And I've taken it from their wives, things that men need to think about. And then next Wednesday, we're starting our series, our training on Deeper Life Institute.
Which is shortcut for DLI, or long for DLI.
That's right. Deeper Life. It really is... I really would say this to everybody. It's not just about training for clergy. It's really about discipleship and learning about how to live a life that's being formed in the image of. We're really trying to focus this year on the rhythms of what it means to pray and to read devotionally. And so the staff put together a booklet, right?
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you about this one. Because I found it on Amazon.
You found it on Amazon, right?
Oh, yeah. I found this on Amazon, guys. Isn't it so pretty? Yeah. So cool.
So you can follow along with us during the Lenten season on the scriptures that staff and many of us are reading every day, and the prayer times at 7 every morning. I don't know where we get.
I'll tell you what, if you hand that to me, there's a couple of really cool things about this. If you buy one of these, whether it's the digital copy or whether it's the hard copy like this, there's this QR code on page 7 that will take you to the Father's House website. And what this does is it gives you a couple of options. It gives you an option. He writes a devotional. Pastor Q writes a devotional every day on the Lenten readings that you will be reading. On top of that, it gives you a link to our 7 a.m. prayer that he leads, as well as a couple of other additional resources. These, like Pastor Priscilla said, you can find them on Amazon, Kindle or hard copy. You can also buy one here at the Father's House, and this is just a daily prayer and scripture reading. And one of the things that I'm most excited about is just to think of all of the people. Like, we're all reading the same thing. We're all praying the same prayers, and to be able to have conversation throughout your week with people you go to church on. Hey, did you understand that Old Testament reading? Or, man, this New Testament reading or the gospel reading hit me today. And so I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too. Well, because church is so much more. We know church is so much more than Sunday morning. Yeah. It's the community that you're sharing faith with, and there's so much talk about my individual relationship with Jesus. But listen, when you got saved, you were grafted into a body, into a church, into a community. And so these are the kinds of things that really build people's faith, and you grow and you're formed. So Lent's a great season to jump in on that. And DLI on Wednesday is really a deeper way of deepening your faith and being a part of that. So that comes up on the 25th, right? Have I got there?
Yep.
That's the 25th. And then the next week, we're back to
community groups. Community groups is the first Wednesday night of each month, and so men and women split up. Pastor Heather leads a women's group in the sanctuary. Pastor Q and I lead a men's group in the chapel. We have stuff for youth. We have stuff for children, and so we would love for you to be a part of that as well.
I think one of the things that gets overlooked so much, Priscilla, is what goes on Sunday morning outside of the sanctuary. There's classes for every age group.
There is, yeah. So we have something for our five-year-olds and younger. Every week we have stuff for them, both services. But what I've actually really loved is our the way that we divide our middle school and high school. So our middle schoolers get full attention for our second service, and our first service, our high schoolers get our full attention. So there's something for both of them either way. But we really do love to focus on having our high schoolers get some one-on-one time with us for first service, and then they get plugged in and they're serving second service.
Yep.
We really love to give them that opportunity to do that.
And Pastor, we've started another adult Sunday school class.
We have. This will be our fifth Sunday. This coming Sunday. 5 weeks ago, we started kind of a topical Sunday school class. The first couple of weeks were Bishop Ryan talking about the foundations of our faith last week. And then this coming Sunday, I'm talking about the rhythms of our faith. And so the entire year, we have figured out a way to teach on roots, rhythms, and relationships.
Yep.
All through different topics. So that's Sunday morning at 9 a.m. in the chapel. At
9 o'clock in the beautiful chapel, by the way. Yes. If you haven't been in there, you ought to be in there. And then, hey, on every Wednesday, Pastor Kurt does Eucharist, and I know that on Ash Wednesday, he's going to do the imposition of the ashes at noon. So if you want to come, noon on Wednesdays, Pastor's there. It's a lovely service. It's small, but it's lovely. It's intimate. You can get involved in that as well. We're also going to focus on baptisms for Easter. And so we're going to pick up a couple of Wednesday nights in March, and we're going to talk about what does it mean to live a baptized life? Not merely to be baptized, but what does that mean to live that new life that you've received? And so be watching. I don't know that we've set an exact date of when those Wednesdays will start. And then if you're wanting to be baptized, Easter.
What a great Sunday!
Oh my!
To be baptized.
We'll be looking for. I love Easter. We'll do all kinds of things from Palm Sunday all the way through Sunday morning sunrise in the services. I'm trying to think what else we've got coming on. I always forget stuff.
Well, I think you've done a pretty good job.
Listen, we struggle trying to keep you guys informed, and it's so hard to remember all those things. So this idea of a quick podcast that has some thoughts about what's taking place over the next month or two, what we're looking forward to, and what we're trying to gear for through not just Easter, but through Pentecost and then on into the summer. And the Valentine's thing that you did was awesome. I've heard all kinds of great feedback about that.
Hey, when the teenagers come and tell you they had a good time, I think we had a good time.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's true.
So if you have any other questions, please pay attention to the website, to the app, all those various social media things. And if you're listening to us on Sunday morning, you can show up and be with us in person. We'd love to have you. So hope this is helpful. It's just our attempt to bring you up to speed on the gossip around the Father's house. And if I had all the information, I'd tell you whose birthdays it was. There's all kinds of birthdays and anniversaries. There's cards in the foyer. If you pick them up, those cards will keep you informed as well. There's some QR codes around the building. You ought to check them out. They'll lead you right into all the other things that are happening. Again, thanks for the privilege of your time. Stay tuned.